Welcome back for another Anime and Beyond episode reaction. I'm Noah.
I'm Devin.
And today we are here with episode 25 of season 4. Last week was pretty insane because we got to almost experience every emotion.
Yes.
There was a little bit of happiness. We got to see Hanji and Levi waking up, and the plan that they are, at least that there is going to be a plan.
Yeah.
That they said.
I was going to say hope.
Yeah, hope. That's it. And you touched on the end of episode 23. You're like, here's the hope.
Yeah.
There it is right there.
Yeah.
And then we got to see a little bit of kind of sadness and then a little bit of redemption maybe with Connie and Armin because they're both willing to sacrifice something.
Yeah, and Armin was...
You almost sacrificed everything.
Yeah.
And but Connie, he changed his mind.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know what? I didn't join the army to do this. I joined to save people.
Yeah.
And it was kind of cool that his mom got to oversee this conversation, even if she doesn't actually know.
Yeah.
Maybe it was kind of healing for Connie. And then, Floch going crazy. He's trying to kill off everybody who doesn't follow him. The plan that we thought might happen took place right there.
Yeah.
Is that the gunshots were the sound the alarm and Peak took him and ran.
Yeah.
So that was dope to see.
I don't know, man. Floch, though, he's kind of... I get... Don't get me wrong. I get it. But this is a time where y'all supposed to at least try to come together or something like that.
Yeah. Side note, apparently there's a group of people online that want to follow King Floch. Like,
Yeah.
did you say?
I saw that. I was like...
That's new to me. I never thought anybody was going to go along with it.
I didn't know they all were with that like that. And I was
Whatever
like...
floats your boat.
Peachy though,
And then after that, we got to see the continuation where the plan, they took some of the military's equipment and then they saw someone in the window, which, the more I think about it, it probably was that commander who was talking about.
Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, the more I look at him, and I paused it there for a little bit. I was like, yeah, that really does.
Because he looked bald, and I was like...
And then we got to see the pickup and the line that it was probably the best line of the season so far, where he's like, Brandon's like, what is going on here?
Oh yeah.
And they all are picking him up, and Connie's like,
世界を救いに
dude, Connie, I didn't know you were that cool.
Operation Save the World.
Yeah, if you choose to accept.
Yeah.
So
the blue pill, red pill.
Oh, which one did you choose?
I mean, both.
hey. Where's the prescription for that? If you want to be part of the plan to save the world, hit that subscribe button.
Blue pill.
Blue pill. Hit that like button for the algorithm and the notification bell to get updates on videos like this or reaction for Dragon Quest in the future. With that said,
Get right into it. Let's get it.
is this the life Gene wanted?
Dang.
Did that look like Sasha to you?
I couldn't. It's kind of hard to tell.
I know he liked
I was
Mikasa
thinking.
back in the day.
Yeah, I was thinking Mikasa more, but
Oh, Hanji. Oh.
she's gonna bust that window open.
He was thinking about calling it in.
Oh, dang, bro.
Wow. I honestly didn't think he'd be fighting this hard against
Yeah.
it.
Dang. That's unfortunate. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Wow. Because
This
it's
is
thinking
kinda-
on her own.
Yeah, this is kind of surprising.
Interesting.
You too?
So she was doing what Gene was wanted to do.
Yeah. I don't blame him, dude.
That's what Erwin said.
仲間たちは俺らを見ている。捧げた心臓がどうなったか知りたいんだ。
Yeah.
Night of the End?
What do you mean by that?
Man, that's...
Don't.
Come on, man. You know who they are.
Yeah. Don't put it like that.
That's true.
Mmm.
You don't know his life.
Dude. Ah, man.
He's like, what do you want to just lie down and die? Oh, these three get it though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They gotta speak up. They're like the medium
Yeah.
of the group, in the middle. I like that. Man, she shut him up real quick.
Yeah. He was like, well, what does Armin think? I want to know what he thinks. That's the question you gotta answer. Yeah. Yep.
No, because it's different now.
Oh.
Old fight, or an old rivalry. Back up. They're not gonna do nothing. What?
Wow.
She just became obsessed. She changed everything. Almost like a stalker.
Ooh.
She's like, you want to talk about past? I'll talk about all yours. Woo, man.
Like, she's about to roast everybody.
Yeah. Oh, she's listening to him.
Right off the gate.
Yeah. There's a mini rumbling there.
Yeah. Oh, Sasha.
Oh, dang, don't rub it into her. Whoa. I would not drink wine after what happened.
Mm-mm. Oh, come on. She's trying to divide people.
Nobody's winning in this game right
Yeah.
here. Oh, I remember that.
I mean, some progress, I guess. Oh.
Woo.
Oh.
I did not expect this to happen.
this at all.
Well, he knows he can heal, so. Ooh. Oh. I think only Aaron truly understands their side of the story.
Mm-hmm. He went through it all. I like what Gabby and Historia were saying. I believe that's their name. When they were saying they were both evil.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like one good side.
This is kind of why I feel like Aaron did this on purpose to unite them.
You think so?
I kind of feel like that.
You think that, okay, but you think that was like the only way through this?
I don't know, maybe.
Why would he have to go all, why would he need to go all of this length?
Well, not just to unite them, but to unite the world. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I kind of think is happening. Like, that's what I think he wanted.
But he's the initiator?
Well, now he is, yeah. I think so. This guy. I forgot that he was going crazy when he was in. He was like having that like he split personality almost.
Yeah.
He didn't remember what was happening.
Wow, that's a start, man. It's like, nah, not you, man.
All right, calm down, Annie. Well, shoot. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh.
Bro, are y'all sure?
Dude, he looks like he's out of options.
That's what I'm. Well, yeah. I was like, Team Floch, are y'all really sure y'all want to go with that? I mean, I'm interested in hearing the arguments in the comment section.
And they say it's because he's the only one trying to protect Paradise Island. I'm all about, like, you can protect Paradise Island, but I don't think that there should be genocide of the world. I think it was all in Aaron's right to attempt it, but not to actually complete it. Like to scare the world, to say we have that power. But then again, is fear the best way to get a treaty going?
That's where I'm was kind of going at earlier.
You want to know something crazy?
Go ahead.
Marley has treaties with a lot of different countries.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot how to say his name again. Anyapoko.
Oh yeah.
I think one of his country has a treaty with him too. But look, he wants to destroy Marley as well to free his people. The way Marley gets treaties is, I believe they go to war, and then when they start winning, they're like, "Here's a treaty. You know, we can be at peace." And so that's kind of what Aaron's gonna do, or what I think he's doing. But if this causes the rest of the world to get along and unite, then they would have to like kind of form a treaty with him in a way, like by agreement wise. Last week we heard Jean mention how he was actually thinking about not joining this plan because there was a lot of comfort. And this week we actually got to see a clip of what he was thinking about, what that peace could have looked like. What do you think about that and like him giving all that up?
I mean, it's hard, man. You kind of see him daydreaming about the life that he would have had, you know, just drinking liquor and having the family. A nice house, wanting that real estate, and he's thinking he could still have it. But now he's thinking, we gotta worry about the situation we're in now. And then you see Jean come in the scene. It's like, hey, are you in there or not? You know, he's warring with himself. So you kind of relate with him in a sense that he doesn't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting to this point, and it's because it's not just Jean, where like they just want everything to stop. It's almost like they want a quick fix. They just want somebody to do something to fix this, to make it go away, so we can go back to, you know, having the dream life that we've always wanted, you know. It's very relatable, you know, you kind of feel for Jean, but, you know, at the same time, I'm personally glad that he actually went and joined, you know, Hanji and everything, and didn't, you know, bail out at the last second. So
like you said, they've been fighting for a long time, and not only that, it's hard enough to do something that you see like, oh, it's gonna be so hard and I could just have this peaceful time. Like I could choose to go do this instead of working out, or I could choose to do this instead of this. But he's also got the weight of the world on his shoulders, and on all of their shoulders. You know, I never really thought about that before until this episode, and that was because Hanji was like, listen, I wanted to give up too. You know, last week she talked about it. She's like, maybe we should just live here for the rest of our lives. And then she remembered the former scouts and kind of what Erwin did before he sacrificed everybody. And he saw the same thing in his mind. He's like, you're right. They would want us to push forward, and they would want us to try to save the world, because genocide's not the answer.
Yeah, exactly. Think about also that whole scenario where Armin is talking about to Aaron about seeing the sea for the first time when they actually cross over. Yeah. And so everybody has that. You can even say even Aaron wants what they want. You know, we have each side thinking that each side is the devil, you know, and we gotta understand that even innocent people are gonna end up killed during these times. I know I mentioned this many times before, but it's like, you know, in war, sometimes there's like a gray area between who is innocent and guilty as far as doing what. You know, but sometimes it's like you have to think about they have families too. And they have people they care about too. Especially when you're in someone like in Aaron's position where you have all the power. You know, you can't just be, I'm making the rules because no one else is powerful enough or has enough authority to do it. So I'm taking it upon myself on behalf of the world to make decisions and, you know, do a mass genocide and just kind of wipe them clean. I'm with Hanji. That's basically what I'm saying. And I agree that genocide is not the answer. I think this might actually turn the tides. Hopefully they're able to talk like Armin and Mikasa to Aaron. You know, you see even Annie wants that. Yeah. We'll see what happens.
You know what's really crazy? He's actually doing the mission that he signed up for in the first place.
Oh,
when
yeah,
he came to the Scouts, their goal was never to kill people. Yeah. Their goal was never to go to war with another country. Their goal was to save their world, to remove all the Titans so they could be free. One, there's still Titans left. Two, now that they know there's a world out there, like Hanji said, it's our responsibility. Like we're not isolated anymore. We're not ignorant to what's going on out there. I can see the burden that's put on him. In season 2, I think it was, or maybe it was season 3, it started out fast paced, and there was the first time that they were like really battling other people with Levi's uncle, Kenny Ackerman. and their whole squad was coming after him. They were trying to kidnap Historia and Eren and stuff like that. I remember when one of them, I forgot who was the first one to get the kill, and they're like, Armin and them were like, I don't want to do this. Like, this isn't what I wanted. We know Armin's face when he destroyed the harbor over there. I'm glad they're finally getting to do what they wanted to do again. But also, I can completely, now that I think about it more and more and more, completely understand, like, they've been doing for years what they never wanted to do.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think about what Gene's going through? And I mean, in all honesty, if you were in Gene's position, would you actually go forward with this, or would you sit back and kind of live a life of luxury? Yeah. It's a hard decision. I would want to say I'm going, but I honestly don't know.
Yeah, because it's easy to say one thing now because you're not in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a different scenario. So yeah, I'll probably be in the same boat. Like, I don't know. But with that said, what do you think about the whole conversation with Hanji and everyone around the campfire, and they're bringing back past trauma, essentially past issues that they went through, whether it's deaths or whatever, patching things up and trying to move on to kind of go along with the plan? What do you think about that whole scenario?
Honestly, like Hanji said, and like when they were quoting Marco, we just need to talk this through, which, man, that was a hard scene to watch back in the day, because they were friends. They didn't want to do that. All of them started becoming friends with people.
Yeah.
But I agree with what he was saying, and I think Yelena, what she was trying to do is plant a seed of hatred in everybody, to let that grow. In reality, what she ended up doing was reminding everybody, none of you here are perfect. They think you're devils, and here's the way you acted like devils, and you think they're evil. Here's the way they acted like evil, and it kind of brings everybody back to, like, Gabby, Falco, Reiner knew this, and kind of even Annie, because Annie's been sitting in the corner listening to everything, and she knew the other side. They're kind of all in the middle, and everybody's kind of coming to terms with they're not perfect. That's what I liked, because it's not easy to agree upon certain things, and sometimes, when you're kind of mending a relationship, you can, like, have stuff come up where, like, oh, but remember you did this to me, this to me. And sometimes those things gotta being brought up. Sometimes you just gotta let them go. Yeah. This is reality. This is how it happens. I think from this point on, we might hear a couple jabs here and there. I don't think it's gonna be like this.
We saw a couple. We saw a couple.
And he's not apologizing for it.
He's like, I ain't apologizing. Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, Gabby, but not you. You deserve every piece today.
But what about Annie? Did she ever get her response?
She never got her response. Hey, we don't know. Yeah, I agree. I'm with Gabby. I agree with what her, and I think it was his story. Or Kaya. Sorry. They were both saying how they're both essentially devils. We basically have two perspectives, but essentially we're doing the same thing. That's kind of what I think they need to realize, is like, we're all human, and we all, like, have these things that we want to do, but we see the other person as the evil person, or in fact we're also doing the very same thing they're doing, just, for, our country or for our territory, whatever. You
got that perspective.
Yeah, that perspective. And so we kind of see the progression, how they're kind of using this time to talk things out a little bit, with the exception of Gene going ham on Reiner. But other people weren't at each other's throats.
Yeah.
That's progression. I mean, it could have been on an all-out bloody bath.
What?
A bloodbath. They talked it out, and they're kind of working at it, looking at trying to patch things up. Hopefully that continues and that gets better. And they kind of start realizing, like, we actually need each other. Even though we were once enemies, we need to separate our differences and work together.
Again, 2,000 years ago, what Hanji said, I wasn't there. This is boring to me.
Yeah.
I don't want to care about this.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, and that's kind of what Kaya and Gabby were saying. We're just born into this. I don't have anything to do with the history of Eldia or the history of the Marleyans. I don't have anything to do with that. I'm just here, and all of a sudden now we're just told to hate you.
The commander kind of seemed like he changed his tune there at the end. I was starting to think a little differently after Gabby took the kick and then bowed down.
Oh, yeah.
Like, kind of like asking, please help, please help, please help.
Yeah.
Maybe there's hope for the rest of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can do any convincing.
It starts somewhere.
It does, yeah.
It all has to start somewhere.
And let us know what y'all think about this whole conversation that they had around the fire. Did this solve anything? And do you think there's still going to be things lingering in the background? So at the end of the episode, we got to see that their plan is not going to go as planned, because the harbor's been taken over. How do you see things going in the next episode?
I'm thinking if they have enough resources, maybe they can defend themselves. Like you said, they only have what they stole. I'll say this: Hanji is gonna be key because she is good at planning. Maybe even low-key Armin, but I think they need to be careful. They need to plan because they have weapons like Floch and all of them. They also have hostages. They can use them for information on them too as well. So they could have some insight. It's just like not enough, I guess, not enough information because I don't know if they have enough resources to like fight against Floch and his army, I guess.
I feel like it would be best for them to actually just go ahead and use the Titans. Because if you remember with Bertolt back in the day, Thunder Spears did not work on him because of the steam he could produce. So if Armin walks in front of them and the rest of the Titans come in behind, I think that they could make them use all the Thunder Spears and Armin protect himself. Unless Floch knows this, or even those other soldiers think of this, it was really only this small squad that was there fighting with Bertolt, or that was left from that fight with Bertolt. So I think that could work. But then again, like you said, they have the hostages. Are Armin and them even going to be willing to hurt anybody there? I mean, they want to save the world, but are they going to have to play that through their mind? Like, are 2 lives here worth the rest of the world?
Yeah.
Like to get around, or they could all ride on Armin's back and they could go in the water somewhere else and then walk. It's not going to be easy, that's for sure.
I'm thinking though, do they have those military tanks?
I don't know about that. But they did have the Thunder Spears, and in the right area, the Thunder Spears could get under Reiner's skin. But they didn't show a tank on there.
Okay. Because
It's possible though.
Because if they have those,
I mean, I could see it how some way where Yelena maybe would have sent them one.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah, that's another thing. We do have I forgot we have one of hostage.
Well, they were about to kill 2 of the hostages. They were about to kill.
Yeah. They've got some. We've got one.
Yeah.
Do you think there will be any negotiation on Bloxtun?
Dude, honestly, Floch looked desperate right there. Like he was doing whatever he could to just save face. I don't think he's in the right mindset to do that. Now, if what you were saying was true, that in the city, like for some reason everybody had been changed to where they were being more aggressive, whatever, experiencing this freedom, whatever it was, and now they're here, does that get erased because they're in a different area? Or is he still underneath that spell, if there is one? I mean, we have no proof of anything.
Well, I mean, it's very possible because I don't know how it all affects like Eren, you know, and the Titans. I don't know how that all affects. I'm thinking of like the coincidence of it all. All of a sudden, Floch is now going crazy and doing all this stuff.
Well, you know, the founding Titan can change memories, so that's always a thing. Maybe he's changing Floch's mind to think you have to stop them at all costs. Again, I still think I'm gonna stick with this theory. If any of y'all know Mr. Morge, then you know his theory on the raid fails. Like he stuck with that till the end. My theory is that Eren's doing this to unite everybody. And so Floch, he's kind of like maybe the first hurdle that they needed to get over to unite themselves. And then now they'll be united to get off the island, be closer, and then help the rest of the world.
But through essentially world annihilation, I mean, if you think about it, there will be nobody left.
Yeah, but the rate that they were moving, I don't think that those Titans would have reached another island in 24 hours. At the rate they're walking, and then walking in the water, I think they have time to catch up. I think they could technically meet up with them in the water.
So you think this is just more of him flexing because he has the power, but he's not going to use it.
I think he's using it to set up. Maybe he might even destroy some of the city, but I think he's using this to go to the island to put fear in them, and them to see this is our enemy, and Paradise Island squad come rolling up and helping stop the enemy, and then think, oh, why are the devils helping us?
Yeah.
I'm like, they're not. They're our heroes now.
Yeah.
So
you think he's making the ultimate sacrifice?
I do think so, because he wants to protect them. And if you were just to go out and like start the rumbling and have them at the edge of the town, at the edge of the island, I don't necessarily know if that will unite them. That'll kind of make people fear them. To me, it would be no different than what Marley's kind of been doing.
Yeah, I feel like that would make them think, okay, we need to definitely watch these devils because this is what they're capable of, or something like that. And it's kind of hard because then you said, why are they helping us? Okay, I can see both ways.
I think he's trying to change the mindset on the devils of Paradise Island to be, these are the heroes.
Okay. Well, y'all let us know what y'all think about this and what y'all think about what's going to happen at the harbor. Do you think that they'll be prepared? Do you think that there'll be another I guess, semi-war with people who are under Floch's allegiance, and then Mikasa and everyone else. Do you think there would be like a mini war with them? And what are your thoughts on Eren going through with his plan to eliminate Marlians? Y'all let us know in the comment section below. Thank y'all for watching and supporting our channel. Don't forget to check out our social media accounts. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about this episode reaction and review.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Rumble. You can also follow our friends on YouTube. You got Jfrizl, Klamii, and Bloxtun for gaming, Rich Aladdin for films, Orc Textwade for sermons, and American Rock for fitness and fitness merch.
With that said, I'm Devin.
I'm Noah.
And we'll see y'all next.
Peace.
That's all I had.
That's all she wrote.